My sword is ready.
Get it on down. Select and make your first pick. Get it on down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Get it on down. Choose and pick the best one. Get it on down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Get it on down. Select and make your first pick. Get it on down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Get it on down. Choose and pick the best one. Get it on down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Get it on down. Select and make your first pick. Get it on down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6.
Hey players, and welcome back to the 600th video on the channel, presented to you by the Ninja DJ, DJay95. And I thought to myself, hey, what would be better than the 600th video special to be a discussion? We're going to discuss the DJay95 channel itself, how it started, the early events, what is going on nowadays, and the foreseeable future of the channel, as well as interesting things to know about me. Now, let's get straight into this video, shall we? From humble beginnings on 24 April 2020, I decided to start a channel of my own for both gaming and music content. How I came up with the name DJay95 is self-explanatory. DJ comes from the fact that I inherited some DJ skills from my father, who also made mixes back in the day when I was a young kid, and I used half of my actual name to make up the name DJ. And 95, not because of Lightning McQueen as some would assume, but it's because it's a number of my own choosing. During the early days of my channel, I started focusing on mobile games such as Shadow Battle, Extreme Car Simulator, and Sonic Forces Speed Battle. However, sometime later, I shifted my focus to Game Boy Advance games, mainly Sonic Advance Trilogy and Sonic Battle. The only two Game Boy Advance games I have ever played on the channel so far. Just 2 days after my first two videos, I decided to start up a series called Comedy Edition, in which I add sound effects from popular memes and add them here for humorous effects. Silver games such as Ida 1, Supreme Dealer Stickman, and Shadow Battle. While it isn't a popular series at most, it still continues to be one of the important series on the channel. And then sometime later in 2020, I started shifting my focus to Nintendo DS games, specifically the Sonic Rush Trilogy and Ninja Gaiden Dragon Sword in 2022. So to sum it off for my time throughout 2020, I just focused on mobile games and handheld games of the 2000s. Starting from the 4th of January 2021, I shifted my focus to arcade games. Arcade games of the 80s, the 90s, and the 2000s. Despite that I still made videos on mobile games at the time, my main focus was arcade games in order to expand my gaming library on the channel. But there's more to it than that. Aside from playing PlayStation 2 games, I also played arcade games on my computer, mostly by myself, with my friends, or with my cousin. The reason behind why I play arcade games on the channel is because I wanted to recreate my childhood years, or just to experience the games I never played before. As of September 2021, I shifted my focus to PlayStation 4 games. The only ones being done on the channel so far are the Gravity Rush Remastered walkthrough, Gran Turismo Sport, formerly, and currently Gran Turismo 7. Of course, nowadays, even though I'm finished with the game, I'm not necessarily finished with the game yet. Sometimes I just want to take my skills even further to the next level. This is either via no death challenges or one life challenges. The reason for this is to challenge myself, obviously, because someone like me, the Ninja DJ, is always ready for a challenge. You will also know that run and gun and platformer games are two of the genres I focus on, but there is another one that I focus on more nowadays, which are shmups. They all started with Konami's Gradius series from 1985, one of the most influential shmups, and one that inspired several games of the same genre on later days. And hey, don't get me wrong, I love the Gradius series, but there are other shmups that also interest me, such as Darius Burst, Valve Operation Thunderstorm, Battle Correga, Armed Police Batrider, and many more. And yes, I had to give arcade games a break in between. That's when I decided to move to Dreamcast and PlayStation 2 games. Although I don't play PlayStation 2 nowadays because of performance issues. which I addressed in this Gradius 5-4 run video, if you want to check that out. As for the future of this channel, yes, you will obviously see gameplay videos, but I also promise to do music content, so I cannot abandon that. So the mixes and music visions are likely to return, as well as discussions and comedy edition videos, so be sure to stay tuned for those coming up. Maybe one day I'll upgrade from PlayStation 4 to PlayStation 5, but for now I'll just stick to my PlayStation 4 while I still got it and continue to play some Gran Turismo 7. Don't worry guys, it will happen one day, trust me. With the going on out of the way, it's time to move on to the channel mascots. Yes, I chose 4 instead of 1, but don't ask me why, I just chose it. As a matter of fact, there was a reason why I had 4 specific mascots in the first place. Not out of pure coincidence, but it's because each one symbolizes something interesting about me. So, allow me to introduce you to the 4 mascots. First up, Miku Hatsune, a popular idol who has been around the world since 2007, although she is mostly known to the residents of Japan. She is a Vocaloid, a vocal synthesizer who is programmed to sing songs, but she can do more than sing, she can also dance. The reason why she was chosen as one of my mascots is because of my love for music. Now I don't just like video game soundtracks, but I also like her music. And, much like she shares her music, I also like to share my music to the people. Next up is Sonic the Hedgehog. World-known anthropomorphic hedgehog since 1991, gifted with the power of super speed. He's been fighting Dr. Eggman for years, and continues to do so in the present days. But aside from spending most of his adventures saving the day from Dr. Eggman and his robots, he also takes time to chill out with his friends or by himself. He can be impatient and carefree, but he's not without a good heart and takes time to save his friends when he needs to. When the situation calls for help, he's there to answer it. The reason for Sonic being my mascot is not just because of my love for speed, but also because of not being willing to give up. Even if it's a difficult battle at hand, I still keep going no matter what. So, all that counts is to keep on pushing forward. Next is Genji Shimada, a super agile cybernetically enhanced ninja from the Shimada clan in Overwatch. Although he rejected his augmented body, he found peace, which is a symbol of his humanity. Although he's a professionally trained ninja, he wants to pursue the life of a playboy. But when danger arises, he's there to offer a helping hand whenever he can. The reason for choosing Genji as one of my personal favorite mascots is because of my love for ninjutsu. But for more than just ninjutsu, also my love for Japanese culture, much like Hatsune Miku. In fact, Genji was one of the reasons why I came up with the name Ninja DJay in the first place. And last but not least, Cat, an amnesiac teenage princess hailing from the universe of Gravity Rush, gifted with the ability to gravity shift thanks to her guardian, Dusty. Upon plummeting in the city of Hexaville, she sets out to help people whenever she can. Although things take a bad turn in the end, it doesn't stop her from being the city's true savior. Outspoken, selfless, intelligent, down to earth, not always resorting to violence unless it's necessary. When the situation does call for it, you would not want to get onto her bad side, or it's her claws that you will be watching out for. The reason as to why Cat is my channel mascot is, aside from being playful, I also learn to help out my friends whenever I can. But mostly, it's to have fun, which is also the reason why I started this channel in the first place. And that concludes everything you need to know about my 4 channel mascots and why they are chosen. Now, it's time to move on to the next topic. There's a handful of reasons as to why to subscribe to DJay95. Most importantly, for gaming and music content, but also because I love challenging myself, something that I love doing from time to time, and also because I want to improve my skills even further every day. But also, I'm a car enthusiast, mostly interested in motorsport racing. I'm also a shmup enthusiast, mostly taking on difficult shmups every now and then. And as of right now, we're sitting over 230 subscribers. We're on the road to 300, so please help the channel to reach 300 subscribers, and it would be much appreciated of you guys. Thank you. And that wraps up our 600 video special. So from me to you, be sure to like, comment and subscribe. Follow me on Twitter and join the Discord server. the Ninja DJ crew. So until next time players, see ya. DJ is out of here. Udai